So the way I've done it so far with this workflow is what I do is start off with modeling up what I need to model. I'll assign the colors, or with this way I assign the groups, and then I convert the groups to colors. Then I'll send that out to ZBrush using the Z plugin, and then I get it in ZBrush with all my colors as polygroups, and then I split my groups. I come into the group I want to do work on, whichever one, sculpt. There we go, sculpt. Put it all to low again. Name all these up properly is just a good idea, not 22A. And then what I'll do, once I'm happy with my sculpting and I've got everything sort of in a good position, I will create a T-pose mesh, and then I will send that T-pose mesh to Rism, and I will unwrap this, and I unwrap essentially one UDIM per poly group really. But it depends how I do it. That's because I'm displacing some things and I don't want to deal with combining displacement maps into one. And it's not a game asset. It's not really for anything, so I don't have to worry about stuff like that. Right, unwrap it, save, do a good unwrap. Don't just do that because that won't work, but it'll work for this purposes. And I get from Rism, get it back. Got my UVs there onto this T-pose mesh. Turn my T-pose to my subtools, which will transfer the UVs with it. So now everything should have all them UVs. And remember to name all that up. Back to Houdini. And you want to grab the tool, the get tool that you've got selected in ZBrush. And then we can see it there. And then hopefully that should have all my UVs. Yeah, it's got the UVs I made, but they're flipped because it's the way ZBrush just is. So I've got all them. This is what I made before. And for that, I will make a name from the groups. I'll remove the number and the underscore because I don't like having it, and then I'll flip my UVs, and then I've just got a couple of UV tweaks where I've just noticed something's wrong. Assign my materials based on the name generally, and then here's a material, and in each material I've got obviously my base color, my metal, my rough, normal, and I'll use this bit of code which is the op name, which is the operate name. So it takes the name, the base color of the map. It'll take that name, and then above it, it'll take the material name. So what you get is your material name, then your map, and then your UDIM, and what a file extension is. So in theory, that should all just pick up all the maps that you make out of Substance straight away. And you do that once, and you copy that, and then just name it whatever you need to name it, or whatever you assign it to. Then I will send that out to Substance using this link, Zotl link. Yeah. So send that to Substance. So that's in Substance now. Can do all my work, painting work I need to do, baking maps in here, set up how I want to export it. I normally work in TIFFs, and I'll change these to whatever. Select what you want to export, then just send. I'm not going to do it because it's going to overwrite the maps I've already made. So I send that, and that'll just create the maps essentially, because I don't use the mesh out of Substance Painter. And then what I do is I do a wrangle here, which is just setting the path based on the name of the object. So then when I go to Solaris now, so I can see I've got everything there properly pathed up. I have to assign the materials again because I haven't figured out a way to bring in the material assignment into Solaris, so I have to set that up again. And that's about it really.